let's start the poop show.
Tales from the shit.
TFTS, episode 94, with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. An educational show about something nasty. We all do. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living. Life goes on, poop goes on. And when you came out your mother, she shot you out like a big old vagina poop. Hey folks, it's been about 4 weeks or so. I was going to do the show last week, but then I realized it doesn't matter. We have no poop articles. I'm sad to say. That sucks. I feel like half of this show is getting the poop articles. And for some reason, March is a long month. Something had to happen in the world to poop. But maybe it's my settings, or maybe I just missed them. But I couldn't find any. But I do have a bunch of topics to get through, so it's going to be a shorter show. Also, the poop line is open. That's what I call it. And there you go. If you guys have any poop stories, you can always comment on any of these episodes. And you have to be careful with your language, because YouTube will ban your comment. But if you can sneak it through, and I can see it, maybe I'll use it on the next episode. But, or any thoughts at all about poop related. All right. So, let's get back. We have a lot of stuff to cover. I had steak and eggs for lunch, and then for dinner, 2 slices of pepperoni pizza. Then the next morning, steak and eggs. I took a poop in the morning, after lunch, and 2 more in the afternoon. So it seems like I eat steak every day. I was able to, but now that I've been broke lately, I've been trying to cut back on it. But, you know, I get the cheap steak, as I said before. I don't eat the ribeye or New York strip. Whatever's on sale, folks, that's what I buy. I had steak and eggs for dinner. For lunch, then for dinner, I had a lao platter with a little bit of red sauce. The next evening, I took a runny diarrhea dump. Then I took a little snake dump. All right, see, without the poop articles, this is just me talking about my poop, which is, I had steak and egg whites. Then at night, 2 double cheeseburgers from McD's. The next morning, I almost sharted in the kitchen. So sometimes I have to poop, but I got all these dishes to wash and stuff to put away, and I try to hurry up and do them. And then next thing you know, I go, uh-oh, I don't got that much time. I may not make it. I had steak and egg whites in the morning. Then for lunch, a cheesesteak from Pat Steaks. This was a special Saturday. I think it was my mom's birthday, so my dad got my mom a Pat Steak. Then later that night at the casino, I had 2 big slices of pepperoni pizza at Foodie's. I was a few blocks away, and I almost didn't make it. I threw my stuff on the floor, and I took a big 3 and stinky dark meat dump. I did win something. So yeah, I never went at the casino. But my whole thing is this, folks. If you have to take a poop really bad, you're in the car, and you make it home without pooping yourself, you won. That's right, folks. You won in life, because, man, that would have been bad. I had a little turkey sandwich for lunch, then for dinner, a BLT with fries. The next morning, a steak with egg whites. I took 5 little poops, mostly water, then some blood in a few, then some brown diarrhea. Then I took 2 Tums early in the afternoon. I didn't even think I was going to make it out that night to the gym in Chipotle, but I did. So yeah, certain times where my stomach is kind of hurting last minute. I usually leave my house around 6:30, 6:45. And I tell myself, just stay in, don't go out. But I'll take some Tums and I'll drink some water. And I don't know how I made it out that night, but folks, but I did. I had steak and egg whites for lunch, then for dinner, a double quarter pounder with cheese from Mickey D's with fries. I didn't poop the whole next day till around 6 p.m. I took a little log. Then late at night, after I got back, I took some poop bits. Then I had some steak and egg whites the next morning, and I didn't poop until 5 p.m. that day with another weak-looking log. So yeah, sometimes, you eat all this protein, you eat all this steak, and you think it's going to make you, these big, stinky dumps. Well, sometimes it doesn't, folks. I had steak and egg whites. Then for dinner, Panda Express, sweet hot chicken with orange chicken and bulldog sauce. You guys remember that. The next afternoon, I took a spicy exploded dark clump dump. Then another one 10 minutes before I left to go out, around 6:30. I was doing deliveries. Then I got a Chipotle bowl around 9ish with hot sauce and peppers. I made it to Target parking lot, then took a bloody, spicy, watery, loud stink dump, and it was a multiple flusher. So yeah, I remember that night. You guys remember that was about a week and a half ago. I tried the Panda Express spicy new chicken, whatever it was. And then I had Chipotle the next day. 2 days in a row, I had chicken and rice with hot sauce. And I don't know how I made it, but thank God that Target was right there. Then the next day after that, I had 3 slices of pepperoni pizza for lunch. And then later at dinner, I had a Subway chicken breast sandwich. I had Subway for the first time in 2 years with Chipotle sauce. 15 minutes later, I go to the same Target. This is 2 days in a row, and I took a solid, chunky corn dump from the Chipotle. That same Target. The next day, after that, I had steak and egg whites, and as soon as I got my Chipotle bowl, I went into the bathroom, and I farted out blood water. Blood in my ass. I'm dying. I'm dying, folks. So this all happened 3 days within each other. I had Chipotle, then I had Panda Express, then I had Chipotle. And then I think a day after that, I had Chipotle again. I couldn't even wait in line. I was waiting in line for my food. I got my bag. I brought it in the bathroom with me, which is disgusting. And then I took a bloody dump. Like nothing came out with blood. It was my first time in that Chipotle bathroom. But I had 2 big steaks and egg whites for breakfast. Then I had a Wawa wrap in Doritos for lunch. And then at Chickies and Pete's pizza for dinner. As soon as I started driving home, I had to poop. So this happens once in a while. This is amazing. I went to Chicky and Pizza one night. This is last week. I get a pizza. I eat the whole thing. I go to the Target parking lot. I wait about a half an hour to make sure I don't have to poop. I didn't have to poop at all. My stomach felt completely fine, right? I go inside, I take a pee. And I go, okay, I'm going to leave. As soon as I started driving home, guys, within like fucking 3 or 4 minutes, my stomach starts hurting. I go, you gotta be joking me. I was just at the Target parking lot for a half an hour. So I decide, fuck it, I'm just gonna go home. And it's about parking. So I left my car in the middle of the street. It's just no parking, thanks to all the cabal illegals. And then I fucking ran inside. And let me see. As soon as I started driving, I had to poop. I made it. I couldn't find parking, so I left my car in the middle of the street, ran inside the poop, and just made it. It was 2 big mud clumps into mushy bits, and it reeked. I ran back into my car, but I only wiped some of my ass. I didn't get a chance to do the thing where I wet the toilet paper, and then I shoved that in my butt, and then I wipe it with toilet paper. Then I start using the wipes. My butthole was still open, folks, but I had to get back to my car because I was nervous. Like, what if a cop sees my car just in the middle of the street? It wasn't in the middle, it was like on the side. But still, it was just left in the middle of the street. But luckily, I was able to get my car and park it behind my house before a cop came because I could have got a ticket. Oh, my. And then finally, I had 3 slices of pepperoni pizza. And then the next 2 hours, I kept farting in my car during live streams. I put the heat on it. It heated the farts up like a smelly heated fart. That happened last Wednesday, I believe. And folks, that's all I really have as far as yesterday goes. Yesterday, I had, where did I go? Oh yeah, Saturday night, I had 2 double cheeseburgers at McDonald's with the buffet guy. Then yesterday, I had a little turkey sandwich for lunch. And then for dinner, I had fish sticks with macaroni salad. And I put some hot sauce on there. And I took about 3 or 4 dumps yesterday, cleared myself out. And folks, that is it for the show. We would have had some poop articles. The show would have went even longer, but maybe it's a good thing because we had a lot of topics to get to. And the next show will be 4 weeks from now. So, April, you do more pooping in March, less pooping in February because February is a short month. And April is about just as long, 30 days. So we'll be back in about 4 weeks with another episode of
Tales from the Shit.
Keep on pooping, keep on living. I'll see you guys in about 4 weeks with hopefully some poop articles, more gross poop stuff. And as I said before, this show is on iTunes. Go find it. Leave a bad review. Leave a shitty review. Go rate it whatever you want. 1 star, 5 stars, I don't care. And if you have anything to add, leave in the comment section. But be careful how you talk because, as I said, YouTube will block the comment. That's not me doing it. And folks, that's it. I'll see you guys in about another month, another episode of Tales from the Shit.